Hey guys! So, my original plan for this video was to use my little, D&D dice for random bookshelf things. But I tried starting one over there and then coming this way. But then I realized there's only 20 sides to this die, and I have 17 Rick Riordan books in a row. So that wouldn't be entertaining at all. I guess I could just use this bookshelf, but this bookshelf has all of my new books on it, so, what's gonna happen? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is I'm going to roll this dice twice. So, I will roll it once, and then I'll roll it again, and I'll add those two numbers together, and we'll see which book I get. That way, we can hopefully not just talk about Rick Riordan books, because I filmed this, and I was like, I'm just gonna roll it once. And I just ended up getting Rick Riordan books. So, hopefully this is better. I'm actually going to film myself rolling the dice on my phone, and I'm gonna hate myself, because it's gonna be a bitch to edit. But, you know, the things we do for a good video. Even though this is not, this video quality is not a good video. I don't know. I like making things difficult on myself. So anyway, let's do this thing. So 12 plus 13. So as you saw, I got 12 and 13, which equals 25. No, I did not have to use my calculator to figure that out. Anyway, let's see the 25th book on my bookshelf. Ah! Hell yeah! Number 25 is The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker. I just finished reading this book recently. You can see my reading vlog for it. I'll link it up there. I'll link it at the end too, since it's one of my most recent videos, so why not? But anyway, this book is a Iliad retelling from Briseis' perspective, which is amazing, honestly. It's just really good, and, it really deals with, slavery, essentially. Yeah, it's a really good portrayal of how the Greeks probably treated their Trojan women, slaves, and how Achilles probably treated Briseis, and, yeah. So, it's real good, and you should totally read it if you like the Iliad. Or if you like the Song of Achilles, even, maybe. I don't know. You might not be like me and like the Iliad and the Song of Achilles, but if you like the Song of Achilles, you might like this too. I'm just saying, it's about the same thing. So, anyway, check this book out if you want to. Check out my reading vlog if you want to. And let's see what the second book is. 6. And 10. So I got 6 and 10, which is 16, and I definitely did not need to use a calculator for that, actually. So, let's see what the 16th book on my bookshelf is. It's probably a Rick Riordan book, because I have so many of those, but let's see. Number 16 is a Rick Riordan book, but it is Magnus Chase and the Ship of the Dead, which is one of my favorite Rick Riordan books, and it comes with the added benefit of being signed, because I went to the book tour. And so it's definitely one of my favorite Rick Riordan books, and it made one of my OTPs canon, so there's that. And honestly, it's just a really good conclusion to the Magnus Chase series, and even though I want there to be more Magnus Chase books, if there aren't, it's okay, because this is a really good conclusion, but it's also, open enough to where he can write more Magnus Chase books, and I need them, because I don't know. Maybe I prefer Magnus Chase over Percy Jackson? Who knows? So the third book is 13 and 7. The two numbers I got were 13 and 7, which equals 20. And let's see what the 20th book on my bookshelf is. Not going to be on this bookshelf. It's going to be on that one, but it's not going to be a Rick Riordan book. because I only have 16 of those, or 17 of those. I only have 17 of those. So let's see what number 20 is. Number 20 is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. And I got this book for Christmas, and I haven't read it yet, but it's on my TBR, obviously. And I really want to read it because, like, it has some morally gray characters in it. I know there's that. Pretty sure there's, like, a murder mystery in it, too. Which, you know, I'm all about murder mysteries. So, I'm really excited to read this, and I've heard... I mean... Okay, I've heard that it's pretentious as fuck, but that doesn't really bother me, so I'm gonna probably love this book. Before we get to number 4, I want to address the fact that all of the dice that I have filmed probably have the black bars of death on the corners because I'm an idiot and forgot to turn my phone the correct way. So... sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it, like, right now, and we're gonna, you know, not be a shitty quality video. 20! Wow. And 1, oh my god. I rolled 20 and 1. I thought that was hilarious because 20 is the highest you can go, and 1 is obviously the lowest you can go, and I rolled them right back to back, and I thought that was funny. I don't know. Book 21 is What If It's Us, and I got a signed copy. It's a signed first edition. My mom got it for me at Target, of all places, so that's pretty cool. I know this is written by both Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, and which is why I bought the solo Adam Silvera book, because I've already read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens and Leah on the Offbeat, and I enjoyed both of them, so hopefully I enjoy this book, because, you know, it's 2 of, like, some pretty lit authors, so I really hope I enjoy it. Sorry, I keep getting books that I haven't read yet, but maybe that's for the best, because I've talked about the books that I've already read a lot. With the exception of Silence of the Girls, because I just finished reading that. I'll probably talk about it a lot. 11. And 11. So I got 11, which is 22. I don't know why I keep getting all these 20s, but let's see what book 22 is. 22 is At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchinson. And I have read a total of 1 thing by Sean David Hutchinson. That was his short story in All Out, and it was phenomenal. It was my second favorite book, only second to the Trans Robin Hood retelling, which you gotta trans Robin Hood. You can't, like, it was so good. But his was, like, real good, y'all. Like, so I'm really excited to read more of his writing. We Are the Ants is at my library, so I was like, I'll get another book of his that's not at the library. And I got this from my BookTube Secret Santa. 16. 13. So I got 16 and 13, which is 29, and that's promising because that's on this bookshelf. So hopefully we're done with that bookshelf because I've covered most of my new books. So anyway, let's see what number 29 is. So 29 is Fire from Heaven by Mary Renault, which is part of the Alexander the Great series that I haven't read yet. It's actually the first one, and I actually have read like 3 pages of this book. From what I could tell, it was pretty cool. I mean, Alexander was a child, and he was talking about, like, not being able to sleep at night, from what I can remember. So, that's what I know about this book. It covers Alexander's childhood, and through his, like, teen years, up until the campaigns, where he conquers the rest of the known world, essentially. So, yeah, really excited to read this book, because I think it's probably going to be my favorite out of the trilogy. Just because I know Hephaestion is in it a lot, and, you know, love me some Alexander and Hephaestion content. So, yeah, that's number 29. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though the quality is questionable, especially at the end here. And I will see you guys in the next video.